Hey everyone, welcome to Kip TV. I am Kip, and this is totally the first time that I've tried to do this introduction. It's actually the third. Okay, we're on a good start. We're off to a good start. Whatever, I'm going. Anyway, today I've got a match for you in Asheville between two North American Silver Highlander teams. 2Spooky in blue, and secretly we are Kawaii in red. I'm going to speculate about what Kawaii means later, but let's meet the teams. We have on blue, that is 2Spooky Zamir as Medic, Nebula is Pyro, Lutra is Scout, Noslenkire is Soldier, Pillars of Creation is Heavy, Turtles in C is Engineer, Loot is Sniper, Glider is Dumbaman, and Frames is Spy. Over in Secretly Our Kawaii, we have Spork as Medic, Butt Stallion as Dumbaman, Mahauger is Sniper, Chunky Tofu is Spy, Daft Dendier is Pyro, Life and Furukawa is Soldier. This is gonna go great. We have Stars, Zaros, and Zabby as the rest. You can see them. Okay, let's just get to the action. I don't know what that sound was. Okay, we're gonna watch Glider on his rollout here to mid. Getting there, sending some sticks, doing some basic things, but we do have a lot of pills and damage coming over from his posing demo man. That's Butt Stallion on the other side. Also jump in from Red Soldier. Butt Stallion actually though is gonna take out Turtles with a couple of those stickies. I mean those pills just spamming. Oh, nice shot there from Loot to take out Scout in mid-air. So far it looks like Red is winning this battle, but only because they're pretty much able to keep their meta alive. I missed how Zamir went down, but oh man, that was a nice defense right there from both Zabby and Daft is what I'm gonna call this Pyro right here, as they protect their med. Spork gonna have 83%. Let's see what Medigun they're up. Just regular Medigun, so it's gonna be ready to go here soon. Don't really want to commit too far and get onto the point because blue is actually contesting this a little bit, sending a lot of spam around. Also Sniper on Ashville can be very, very lethal if you can get the right positions and the right sight lines. They can just be absolutely dominant. I'll keep a check on that. Loot so far with 3 points, so we did see one of his headshots. So far, blue is yet to make a repush in. Looks like they're going to be waiting for that Uber as well. Is it Uber? No, it is crits. So we'll take a bird's eye view of this crit, see how that works. But remember, Red has Uber, and Uber beats Red in Rock, Paper, Scissors, TF2. Now, Rock, Paper, Scissors, TF2 is an actual thing, but anyway, we do have the crits. Oh, man! Nice pick right there from Lutra, but oh, wow, Glider. Wow. So some reason, okay, I was gonna say that Loot got a nice pick on the Spy who was right about to backstab Zamir, but then that crits came in and it was not communicated at all for this Kawaii team and just absolutely devastated. Spork dropped Uber right there, and that really shouldn't happen because they were holding on to it forever. They should have been, comms must have messed that up because it looks like I think the Spy could have called that they have crits and they're moving forward, but it didn't happen. So we'll see if Kawaii can recover from that. Zabby kind of overextending right there, but Spork is alright, didn't follow her into the midst of the fray. Let's see what we can get here. So there's Frames on Spy that almost got the pick earlier. Oh man, it does take down Spork right there. Just no defense around the poor med. Frames doing some work. And now Zamir has this 100% Uber ready to go. Let's get on the Glider cam and see if they're going to pop this crit soon. There's somebody on the point. It wouldn't be a bad idea to do it. And they go ahead and do it. One long range sticky, not able to do too much right there. To take down his Sentry gun. But will this crit be able to do anything? It doesn't look like Zamir. Oh, Zamir went down to Stars. Jump in from the opposing Soldier. Took out the Medic before that crits could do too much damage, so nice job from Stars with 2 Z's. That means he's, I don't know. Oh, I guess it's, I don't know. Anyway, we'll get some sniper action. You can see how this particular position is beneficial to snipers because everybody's going to be turning around that corner because it's a very typical corner to defend. It makes it easier to defend your medic. But as a higher level the teams get, you find it more seems more spread out because of that sniper threat, because snipers in Gold and Platinum are just so crazy good that you can't show your face around that corner. So the people get more creative with their positioning rather than just sticking right here with a dispenser. But we do finally have an Uber popped from this Kawaii team. But Stallion getting loot, trying to push blue team back. Oh, don't stay there, blue team. But 2Spooky is gonna be able to stay. I think But Stallion, if he had a little more support there, he could have continued that push and really put some damage and more pressure down on the 2Spooky team. But he was kind of alone. It was just kind of him, as the rest of his team was just capping the point right there. So, I mean, not bad. Not bad. They have the point. Only a minute left on the clock for Kawaii. But, only a minute 30 left on the clock for blue. 2Spooky. Nose is what I'm going to call this guy. Is behind the lines. We'll see if he can't pick out something interesting. He's got a lot of options as the entire team is pretty much there. Was found as opposing soldier and does take down stars, but takes a lot of damage as well. Life in Furukawa is there to finish him off, so good comms there. Zabby has his 100% crits ready to go. Oh man, Loot just has so many heads to go for. Not able to get a pick right there. The crits is popped. It's laser beams, and laser beams is nothing for Shiny Uber. So Pretty Sparkles, nothing for Shiny. But let's I was going to say keep on the Loot cam, because he does have 8 points, definitely winning the sniper battle so far, but we'll get back to him. So only 35 seconds left on the clock for Secretly Art Kawaii. Look at that defense from Daft right there. That's exactly what Spork needs, because we saw how relentless Spy is, whatever. I couldn't find the Spy's name. Frames. We saw how relentless Frames was. Sorry, but meanwhile, in all of that, blue getting some pressure in here. They have 80% crits. Oh, need to keep their meta alive and do manage to take out stars right there. That is Lutra with that new gun that I've yet to see in competitive. So I never really bothered learning the name of. We do have, wow, that was a nice play from Pillars to kind of back up, keep his medic alive as they were pushing forward with crits. Crits absolutely devastated whatever hold that Kawaii had in here. So 41 seconds left on the clock for 2Spooky. We'll see if Nebula can do anything right here, but just poking, having some fun, setting people on fire. You know, regular day in the life of a pyro. 26 seconds left. Zamir probably going to be able to get crits up. And that will be so beneficial. Oh, nice bomb in here from Stars. Takes out the engineer, but not able to get the big kahune. I don't know if that's the word. Big man on campus. We'll just go with that. Zamir does have crits, and if Red makes his final push, which they should, they're going to walk into a bunch of crit stickies. Oh, where is this push? Finally, they're getting on to point, but in comes the rest of blue team. Red Pyro might be able to make something happen right there, but does go down to Nebula, and Spork went down to a headshot from Loot right there, so that was a big pick. All right, we watched Glider roll out before, so let's watch Butt Stallion. Just casted another match with Butt Stallion in it, and Butt Stallion, always fun to say. Go ahead, say it. Butt Stallion. So we see his rollout sending sticks left and pills right, knowing that team is going to probably set up there, but it looks like blue team, that is 2Spooky, has decided for the right rollout on platform. Gives Sniper some additional sight lines right there, so we'll see how that goes. Frames, meanwhile, getting 2 backstab. It didn't catch it on cam, but he's been doing work. But as we have yet to see a charge from either team, it looks like Zamir is still on that crits. He's charged a little bit faster, and it does indeed have that charge ready to go. Healing up the Demo Man, and we'll see if they're able to get the medic before. Oh, and boom! Goes the Dynamite, but not able to get Spork. Spork got away alive. Oh, we'll see if Soldier Stars can finish off this medic combo. Stars does get Glider, but that's it. Meanwhile, blue did push in, so 2Spooky able to take the point for the first time this match. Meanwhile, Spork has that Uber because he was able to stay alive. But remember what happened last time there was a crits versus Uber? Oh, well, Uber has already been popped. Never mind. We'll check out the loot cam as he gets Mohauger retreating. I think that's some sort of rule violation of the Geneva Convention. You're not allowed to shoot people in the back. I don't know, but just get that nice headshot. But that crits is just now popped. I'll see what they can find with it, but looks like secretly we are Kawaii has fallen back and not in their typical organizing space, even though the dispenser is there. But dispenser has some stickies protecting it. So it looks like Kawaii has learned from previous round what the modus operandi of this red team is. I mean, what this blue team is. So 2Spooky kind of doing the same thing with that crit, so they need to make sure to mix it up and keep the other team guessing, because once the other team can predict what you're doing, that's when you start losing. And first round was pretty close because both these teams are still feeling each other out and seeing what they're doing, but definitely need something new from this 2Spooky team. Although they are in the lead right now in terms of time. We did have the Uber popped on the point. Star's getting a lot of trouble right there. But don't worry, Furukawa's here to save him. Well, not save him, but he does go down. But Stallion, meanwhile, able to get the med with that crit. So definitely working right there. Loot, not going to survive a headshot from Chunky Tofu. Chunky Tofu, by the way, is the worst. And by that, I mean the food Chunky Tofu. You want smooth tofu. Tofu is delicious, guys. Don't let anybody tell you differently. Gonna have a mini sentry battle. Who wins in a mini sentry battle? Everybody loses. That's what I've heard. But anyway, so a nice comeback right there from Secretly Our Kawaii. They're gonna have to hold into the point for a while, though. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. But I think if they now and properly anticipated what the strategy from nice backstep right there from Toki Tofu. What the strategy out of 2Spooky is, they will be able to hold this point. So 2Spooky definitely need to mix it up. We'll see. Are they still running that crits? And they are indeed. So they're, I mean, conventional wisdom says they're going to pop the crits, send some long range stickies in here, and just continue pressing the team back. But we do have a nice, what was it? Was a Scout getting the kill on Zamir right there. So no more crits. So that's obviously a huge pick right there. Meanwhile, 100% Uber is ready. Need to pop it. Oh, no, don't pop it. Okay. But they're not engaging either to stop this cap. So it's curious. Alright, Uber does go off, but the point is already capped, and they really need all the time they can on the point, so I think a faster Uber would have been beneficial right there, especially considering the demo one was in on Zabby's face, and losing the heavy right here would have been extremely detrimental to holding on to this point. As it is, Kawaii will retake the point and start that time ticking up, but they did But blue team did lose a few minutes or a few seconds on the clock right there. Stars has figured out where that medic is, but he's going to have to fall back as he's low in health and doesn't have the support to really engage that combo. We'll check it on Chunky Tofu, though, as she might be able to do it. You can see her handiwork from earlier, taking down this, the engineer. Not able to get that pesky sniper, though. Loot will survive that one. We'll check on Mahagar's cam. Mahauger. There's so many ways you could say this. Oh, what? Mid-air Uber keeps the demo man alive. So Zamir now on this regular Uber, and they must have been building because that got up fast. But Spork is going to have this Uber ready to re-push whenever they decide. Oh, they are losing so many numbers right here. So Spork needs to wait for these respawns, but they don't have a lot of time. Only 40 seconds left on the clock for 2Spooky. Remember, 2Spooky is in the lead 1-0 right now. So we'll get in on a red heavy-ish class, see how they decide to play this. Looks like, oh, butt shot. Butt Stallion took a butt shot is what I was going to say. He took a body shot. It could have been his butt. I don't know. But he needs a flash right here if he's going to stay alive. He does indeed get that flash. Will he be able to finish off the demo man? Oh, what 3 health left? What? Takes down Glider. Only 2 up right now for blue, but one of them is Zamir, who has 93% Uber, but only 50 health. Oh man, if a scout could just find Zamir right now, that would be huge. Trying to find Red Scout. Life of Furukawa is on the hunt for that med. Oh, what? Pause. Just when it's... Oh, okay. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back, and on the Furukawa cam, see if he can't find that poor medic by himself and instead runs into a very formidable opponent in the face of No Slim Kyre. Saw Red Sniper go ahead and get that headshot on Loot as he tried to get in there. Meanwhile, Frames might have a pick right here, does get Zabby. Oh no, who's gonna Who's gonna protect the point? And especially now that a blue Uber is coming in here. Only 16 seconds left on the clock for Kawaii, but only 12 seconds left on the clock for 2Spooky. 2Spooky indeed is gonna be able to cap it. And here comes the Uber from red. A nicely timed Uber, but they need to get kills here as well as clear off the point. But they need to also get on the point. Oh my goodness, it's very, very tense here in these last few minutes. No! Red Pyro was just barely off the point. Spork was trying to stay alive and therefore not able to cap it. So 2Spooky able to take another round win, but that one was awfully close. And so Kawaii is definitely feeling probably a little miffed right there that they should have had that, or at least caused it to go into double overtime. But regardless, score is 2-0. Remember, in King of the Hill, we will go to 3 round wins, then take a halftime, and then 4 round wins for the total. We'll win it for either side right here. Trying to figure out who's doing damage right here, but so far all the red team is up, so they have player advantage right now, as Samir though is charging faster, and I'm guessing indeed it is that crits. Where was Blue Demo Man? I need that, don't tell me I need that advanced spec stuff, because I know I need it, but now I'm just too lazy to get it because I'm stopping in a second. Oh man, Glider goes down to a headshot, and then Life of Regard takes down Zamir. In comes this red Uber to stop the capture. Now they need to get the capture, but well played in terms of both pushing people away and getting kills. Only 3 up right now for this blue team. They do have to deal with this blue scout. Lutra was somehow able to stay alive and took down Zabby right there, so that's a big kill. No buffed up heavy on the point. And so blue, that is 2Spooky, may try to contest this. I don't know. That scout is still up. That pesky scout. There you go. He's so pesky I can't even say it. Oh, looks like Chunky Tofu is no longer. Just kidding. She dead ranged out of that. Lutra is still going? No, I think he's still going because Loot is a sniper, right? And Lutra is a scout. So Loot went down before, but yeah, Lutra is still in here, and guess what he found? He found a combo. Not gonna be able to do too much with that except throw milk at them, but then Life of Furukawa takes him out. That is so annoying when you have the scout back there, and you just have to find him. And that's just when you send your scout on a mission. You can see we did have a blue trying for a soft push right there. They almost have a crits, but in comes Bud Stallion with some huge stickies. Clears off the point, takes down 3 as well. We'll see if... Zamir is on this regular Uber, so interesting. So they're pushing when they almost had this regular Uber. Interesting. That's all I can say. They did lose that battle, obviously, so we'll have to wait for another push. Looks like it might be incoming. They don't really have any player advantage or anything like here except Uber advantage, and that just might be enough. Here, we'll stay on the glider cam as he's going to push forward. Try to get the med. He's found the med. Can he get the pick? Oh, what does get Spork? Spork got an Uber saw in there, but it was not enough. So med down for Secretly Our Kawaii. And the point will go to 2Spooky for the first time this round. Remember, they're up 2-0, but a good start right there for Secretly Our Kawaii. Definitely needed to come out strong after that very, very close performance. So Spork going down right there is pretty huge. Oh, would not be good if Spork went down right here, but no. Mahauger getting the assist on that. Really, it was all Red Sniper. Let's be honest. Oh, what? Life of Furukawa got a shot on Spork, I think. Yeah, he's down to 120 health, so able to get a little damage down. Oh no, this combo is in a horrible position, but Stallion just had to send some sticks over and takes out Pillars of Creation, doing a ton of damage to... doing a ton of damage to Zamir, who is a little bit out of position right there. Fortunate that he was able to stay alive and keep this Uber up, which is now pushed Pop to get onto the point to protect it. Need to Uber the Pyro would be best. Finally, the Uber does go to the Pyro, but nobody left for red on the point. Secretly Rare Kawaii able to do a pretty good job scattering right there. Zabby went down, so no heavy, but she'll be up. Well, she already is up right there, and that Uber is ready to go here for red, and they have so much time on the point. All they have to do is just push forward, get kills, and then as they fall back, they'll be able to capture that point. Or, you know, send the scout in. Whatever. Scouts die. That's how it is. That's TF2. So we will probably see this Uber coming in, and yes, we do. Scout was bombing or jumping in and pressuring the medic right there, but not able to do so. And taking out the mini. Let's see if they can get more kills out of this, because that's going to be essential for Kawaii. They do have the Demo Man trapped under there, and Zabby just on a roll right there. And meanwhile, out of all of that, Zamir went down, and Sport got an Uber saw in. So an Uber saw kill. Let's make sure we say that much. So a nice push right there out of this Kawaii team, and look how far forward they are. Let's just reminder, this is the point, and this is blue. No, this is red. This is red. I was excited. I thought they were really far forward. But no, they're playing it probably more intelligently. We're going to have to watch out for Frames right here, who knows exactly what's going on. Can he get the backstab? Oh, no! Not able to do so. Super, super close right there. But Spork stays alive, has this Uber, so could see a pop right here coming to defend the point. We did see a pop, and we also saw a medic flying through the air. Some Pyro v Pyro action, and really nobody for blue can stay on this point, so nice defense. But can the Kawaii team get more kills? And indeed they're trying. Loot's gonna try to finish off this combo because there's only 30 seconds left and so much time for 2Spooky on the point. Oh, but Spork has to stay alive right now. Oh my god, nobody's calling out the sniper, and Loot can just he did take some damage, but I think he should have stayed in there and tried to get the combo. But again, probably more wisely falling back. I just like more headshots. So Kawaii does have control of the point, but 2Spooky with so much time on the point, sending in the Pyro with them overheals, not a bad idea until Life and Furukawa comes in and ruins their fun. Everybody right now for 2Spooky trying to get on the point, but right now it's looking like Kawaii will be able to do it. 1NG is not enough, and it is 2-1. 2Spooky still in the lead, but a nice comeback, or a nice, it wasn't really a comeback. Don't call it a comeback. But it was a nice victory there for the secretly art Kawaii. So Kawaii, I am told, means cute, but it sounds like Hawaii to me, or at least the first syllable of Hawaii. So I tend to think of like coconuts and pineapples when I think of Kawaii. Anyway, we do have a big jump in here from Red Soldier, but he gets caught out. Nebula doing a great job protecting his meds. Zamir took a little bit of damage right there, but definitely not enough to kill him. Have a ton of 2Spooky people getting in on the point, and it could have been bad, but Frames comes in and gets the pick on the Demo Man, and then the Spork goes down to, I think Pillars of Creation got credit for that kill, but Spork was the one pressuring them, so great mid-fight right there from 2Spooky. 2Spooky, too strong, am I right? We do have a Uber ready for them as well, so we'll get in on the glider cam, see if he can float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, glide like a Demo Man. That's how the saying goes, right? That's exactly how the saying goes. Spork, I think, is still on that regular metagun, so it's going to take him a little bit longer. And they have found out where that combo is, or at least where Zabby is, so this crits might be incoming. See if they decided to change up their strategy at all, or are they still going to attack that right side, and if Kawaii has some sort of protection against them. Zabby, we heard, I don't know if you heard that, but just went down to a backstab, so no heavy to protect the medic. Oh, what? Didn't see it, but you saw the aftermath. That was a headshot from Red Sniper, Kawaii Sniper, take down the medic with the crits. That's going to buy a huge Uber advantage for his team. Need to carve up a few more of these blue players, and then maybe we could try for, or Kawaii could try for a soft push to get control of the point, because time is ticking. Already a minute off the clock for 2Spooky. But that Uber is ready. Here comes that soft push. Oh, here comes a soldier as well, but no goes down right there. Some good protection again for the med. Uber was not popped, so nice calm nerves from Spork to stay alive, and he's been good at that, although the one time he dropped. But we won't talk about that. Now, that's all I want to talk about. But anyway, let's see what's going on for Zamir on that crit streak. Not changing it up, even though it served them well the first two rounds, but last round, not as much. We'll see how this one goes. If they, again, if they change it up, is going to be key, and how they decide to push with their crits. I thought maybe Red was going to be trying new things. What? Frames getting the backstab on Zabby as Zabby was trying to turn around. It works, whatever. So no heavy right here if this crit is popped. Again, medic slightly less protected. Of course, do have a... Where's the Pyro? That's another big class. There we go. There we go. Kawaii's pyro does get in, starts hanging out and spraying stuff. Let's see, get on the glider cam, see if we'll get a crits here or if his med will get headshot again. But they're taking their sweet time. They know they have a lot of time on the clock, so they have 1:30. And but Red just about to tie that right now. Oh, what? Chunky Tofu with a huge backstab. Crits is not popped, so that's unfortunate that they Crits wasn't popped and then the demo went down. That would have been huge. But Crits is ready to go. We'll see if Blue decides to use it not on the demo man, or are they going to wait up? Looks like they're... Oh my goodness. I think there's a lot of indecision right here. And oh man, so close right there. Life and Furukawa getting in on the med now. Demo man's getting in on the med. Everybody wants some of that Zamir action, and Zamir is going to have to pop this Uber or this crit soon. Speaking of Ubers, Noslin gets Spork. I think that was a crit Uber drop right there. That's huge. Glider not able to do too much with his crits, but they're going to push onto this point, take advantage of the no-heal situation from Secretly Rare Kawaii, and run into a mini-sentry. Oh, Life and Furukawa getting in from behind. I didn't even know how he did that, but got the med pick, so that's good by Spork. An Uber advantage. We'll see if they can use it because only 52 seconds on the clock. Meanwhile, 2Spooky with 1:13. We'll check out the Butt Stallion cam because I like to say Butt Stallion. Oh, sweet backstab right there from Frames to take down Zabby and the medic Spork out of this game. But Stallion is still alive. He was trying to do a soft push, and in that they were bringing Spork a little out of his comfort zone in terms of coverage. We'll see if everyone is going to fall for this trap from Butt Stallion. It's a little transparent, but you never know. He does take down Turtles, and a nicely placed sentry gun from his own engineer. Does go down, but it was right here, so that's nobody expects that sentry gun. We do have some heavy versus heavy action on the point as, wow, everybody right now is just dying from... What? Zaros! The NG with the mini crits! Oh my goodness. Oh. Revenge crits. 2 OP. Zaros... I felt like he's done a lot more work than 45 points, but that was absolutely insane. He got the med pick right there as Blue was falling back. Only 24 seconds on the clock for 2Spooky, the blue team, but right now Red looking pretty good too. So Kawaii, can they hold on? Is every round gonna come down to this except last round? We'll see though. No Ubers or anything ready. Oh, here comes Red Uber. Sorry, it was just popped. Looks like it was forced. I think Spork took some damage right there. Wasn't completely sure about that. But Zamir goes down, so no heals. Oh, down goes Pillars of Creation as well. A desperate attempt from this 2Spooky team, and it doesn't look like they're going to be able to do it. We are into a little bit of overtime, but nobody left alive except Nos right there, and he was flying and not in the way that a soldier wants to be. So we are tied up 2-2. Secretly Rare Kawaii coming back from 2-0 deficit, and it's looking pretty good. They're definitely carrying some momentum in here. Just looking at scores right quick, and nothing too much out of the ordinary. Gonna see if that demo jump did anything, but looks like, or that soldier jump, I'm sorry, and he is actually going to run into the medic and takes down, no, that's Butt Stallion who got the pick. Stars got the demo man right there, so, oh man, I was on the wrong side of that. But Star is still alive, got some health right here. We'll see what he decides to do next in terms, because he is on the enemy balcony right there. Oh, Lutra plays Ring Around the Rosie and gets the best of him. So a lot of time, or I'm sorry, a lot of players going down in that mid-fight for Blue. Remember, last mid-fight, it was the flip-flop. It was Secretly Rare Kawaii that lost a ton of players. But a nice fight right there. We'll give them the, we'll give Secretly Rare Kawaii the momentum, the confidence to continue what should be another great round. The Uber is ready, but they have got to watch out. Sniper is on left, so that's why they're holding... Sniper's on right. their left. Whatever. Anyway, so we'll see if Sport can get away with an Uber push pop, but we are going to see a crits push here soon. That means let's get in on the glider cam, glide like a demo man. I think he wants to do the exact same thing that they've done several times before, which is charge up that crits sticky and try to get a med pick. He's poking his head out right now. Doesn't look like anybody's there, so we'll see what they decide to do. What happened right there? That was Zamir getting body shot. That's what happened. So after all that careful consideration, they had no idea. In comes the red Uber from beneath. What a nice Uber right there to protect the point. Need to get a few more kills, especially this... Wait, were they? I'm all sorts of mixed up. This is red side. Okay, so they didn't come in from behind. Whatever. Anyway, it was still good. Oh, until Spork went down from Frames, who was just excellent with that revolver aim. Only a minute 30 left, though, so after all that, even though Kawaii... That is Zoros with an excellent sentry spot again, doing some great work pressuring. He did get turtles right there and then finishes off loot. He's going to go ahead and get that ammo, and we're going to stay with him and see what he does, because look at that sentry. No one expects the sentry. Oh, he goes down eventually. Whatever. It was fun. Chunky Tofu is coming in around the point. Oh, totally going to get spy checked right there. Yep, not able to out... Well, dead rings that, but you know what I'm saying. So 2Spooky with the point, ticking down that time, but they have quite a bit of time. This is the first time they captured the point. And whatever happens this round, we'll go to a halftime, because it is tied. Obviously. We'll see, Zamir has this 100% crits. We're going to keep an eye on... I don't know, sniper again, I guess? No, that's their sniper. Okay, Mahugger. He's on the wrong side, though, if we're taking down the medic with a headshot. But on the right side to get bombed by that soldier. So crits was popped. Uber was popped as well. Zamir, it looks like, got... oh, I'm sorry, regular Uber. So both popped, and looks like Lighter got away from his medic. Oh, what? What? He was on the health pack. Are you kidding? Sport goes down, but so did Zamir. That's going to reset these Ubers. See if anyone comes up with a crits to try to get advantage. That was crazy, though. So, 2Spooky in the lead. A minute 30 left. We do have a soft push going on right here, as everybody from Red is just like, you know what, we're doing this. We're doing it. Spork, though, is left back at spawn without anyone to build with, and I question that choice. Because since the Ubers were even, they want to get as much advantage as possible. Spork is actually... Okay, on regular med again, so they're building faster, quickly right now. But again, there's going to need to be a little bit more presence and defense on this point, which is just not happening right now. And that's what's going to happen if you send your entire team in a kind of suicide mission. But they do have time, a minute 20 left on the clock, so plenty of time to recover. They're going to have this Uber a little bit sooner than Zamir and his team. There's a spy back here. I wonder if anybody saw Frames. I think Stars actually did finish him off right there. But close to Spork's Uber coming in, and only 60 seconds left on the clock. They can't afford to wait too long for it. The mini sentry taking Stars down as he tried to get the jump in on the medic. Won't be able to get this flying demo man. Is he gonna finish off Zamir? Actually, Life and Furukama was able to do it. Oh man, Furukama did go down to Nebula's flare, but a huge pick right there. Zamir is out of the picture, not only his Uber, but his heals. And the dispenser, and that's, I mean, people want to joke about the dispenser pick, but now you don't have a medic, you don't have a dispenser, how are you going to heal? Meanwhile, Luke with the 2K, just, you know, doing work, taking names, taking heads. Can you get this one? Oh, Demo Man is just jumping around like crazy. Butt Stallion down to 73 health, but he's going to stay alive. Did get a shot right there on Zaros, but Loot... won't be able to really engage. Oh, here's Chunky Tofu, who's able to take down Loot right there. There's so much time on the point for this 2Spooky team. I feel like I've said that before, haha. But Stallion is still up, knocking this health. Oh my goodness. There you go. There you go, but I wonder if that's what they call him in comms. But you gotta... Oh, that mini sentry! He is going to get in here, but he has taken a ton of damage, and Spork not able to get to him in time. Frames taking him out with a headshot from that Ambi. Uber is popped for Blue, and a good choice right there as they defend the point. Spork with 90%. Uber right here. Will they be able to use it? Somebody from Red needs to get onto the point, exactly what they're doing right now, but they're going to pop this Uber, and you can't cop when you have Uber. Finally, in comes a scout, but Kawaii needs to stay on this point. Doesn't matter what happens, got to stay on this point. The stupid soldier, though, Nose is doing an excellent job defending and distracting. Spork goes down to stab from Frames right there. Zabby, I just knocked over my mic. Sorry, that was really exciting. Zabby gets a body shot, and that is the end of Kawaii for this 5th round. We'll be back after I fix my mic and after this halftime. Alright, we're back with the second half. My mic is all set, and we've watched a couple of demo rollouts. We're going to watch Soldier rollout right now. Nose getting a ton of overheals. Well, not a ton, but a good amount of overheals, and I'm guessing a jump. Well, maybe not. He's going to go through underneath to try to get at the enemy combo. We'll see what he can find, but they're not holding left. He did find enemy Soldier and goes down to 1 health. Taken out, though. Meanwhile, we had quite a bit of action for Red. Got Scouts, Pyro, and Soldier, as you saw, stars going down there. Oh my goodness! Chanso is now our heavy for 2Spooky. They switch colors, of course, which definitely makes a difference on a map like Ashville. Especially considering rollouts. So we do have a new heavy in the game, but Zabby's still yeah, for Kawaii. We do have 100% Uber ready for both teams, or is this crits? No, it is Uber. Kawaii has just been consistently using that Uber, and depending on their demo man, Butt Stallion, though, just not able to make it happen. Zamir did not pop Uber. Great job right there to keep that under control. Now they have, oh, it's this crits. That's why he didn't pop it, because it wouldn't have done much good, but it doesn't do much good when you're dead, and Stars does take out Zamir. Nice pick. Oh, poor Chanso is not going to survive that. Chanso Sasu is now our engineer. Maybe these aren't new people. Maybe they're the old people, but I will call them whatever they're tagged up as long as it's appropriate and as long as I can pronounce it. Sometimes those aren't mutually exclusive. Anyway, let's get on the Frames cam. He's got himself in a swell position, but he has been caught out by this SMG spamming sniper. Try to say that 3 times fast. SMG spamming sniper, and Mohauger, or Blue Sniper is what I'm going to call him, does get the pick right there. Let's check out Stars, because he was the one with the huge medic pick before. Let's see some nice sticky traps right there from Butt Stallion as well. So as soon as anyone drops down, Kapow is what I was going for, but I got it. Kapow. Anyway, now he's trying to get in from behind. He has spotted out where that combo is, but they've also spotted him out as well. And that's he's just gonna hang out and maybe fall back a little, send a little spam. So not as interesting as I thought it would be. Meanwhile, Furukawa is going down to another headshot. But Spork has this 100% ready to go as Zamir just got backstabbed. Chunky Tofu takes down Zamir. So what was close to a crits there, I think, just not anymore. Zamir having trouble staying alive this round and getting a charge off. So Blue does have this Uber. They should be popping it, and there it goes. Glider trying to get away with 9 health. He does succeed, but this Blue Uber just doing exactly what it needs to do. A lot of heal, or not a lot of heals on Red, and there goes Zamir got taken out by Butt Stallion from a roller, I'm thinking right there. And yeah, I was gonna say Life of Furukawa could easily clean up, but now the players have respawned, get a little more heals. Oh, he's gonna do some cleanup anyway. Take out the trash, am I right? But I don't know. Lutra, like, is probably an excellent person. I don't know. Chunky Tofu with 18 health left is gonna try to go big again. We'll see if she can do it. Just picking out her outfit. Oh, you look fabulous. There we go. That probably makes more sense to get Sniper. Oh, not able to get that sap or the NG, and we'll go down right there. But Blue's still in control of this point, so that's Kawaii. Secretly, we are Kawaii, but I think it's probably public knowledge now that they are Kawaii. But in comes 2Spooky. They will be able to take this back. Not a whole lot of resistance, but here comes that Uber, not popped in time, so I wasn't keeping track of where that Uber was. Was it maybe just not in time? A lot of spam coming down here and trying to finish off this medic, but Zamir will stay alive, much to Buttstein's chagrin. Loot with the headshot takes down Spork. Nice pick right there. That's going to buy his team heals advantage and Uber advantage. Let's get in on sniper cam as Loot is still alive, so we'll see if Mahauger can finish him off wherever he might be, and he has found him. Loot just taking down Buttstein right there with a body shot, so it is sniper v sniper. Oh, Mahauger gets Nebula and all that chaos. I don't know how he saw that, if he meant to do that, but regardless, Pyro down. And, oh, Zamir went down. Oh, man. Okay, we're staying on the Mahauger cam. He just going big right there once he got that health, but they need to get the point is more important right here. And that mini sentry, which is just a pain. And it is down. Nice shot right there. You know, killing inanimate objects. Oh, wow. Loot gets Mahauger right there, and that could be huge because right now Blue is trying to push into the point, and there's a sniper, and that is going to be another headshot for Loot on Spork, and that's exactly what I was talking about. So that sniper battle turns out to be extremely important. Just not enough pressure on Loot right now, who is literally sitting on a roof. But remember, it is 3-2 in favor of Kawaii, so 2Spooky does have to come back and win this one in order to force it to a deciding round. And it's looking like they might be able to do it. Well, there's not a ton of time left for Blue either. 27 seconds for both teams right now. Zamir is going to have this Uber ready to go, so you can bet your buckles, if you still have buckles, that they'll be popping it as soon as anyone from Blue gets near the point. Keeping Pyro alive right now would be essential because of that air blasting capabilities. Just air blast Uber, air blast Pyro on the point. A little taunting can't hurt either, but right now you gotta watch out for your medic, and I think a little too much aggression right there from this 2Spooky team, and nobody left alive except Nebula. Where is that Pyro? Nebula is on the point. There's a mini sentry, the Pyro's least favorite thing, and he's gonna hide with 1 health left. No, he goes down, and here comes Kawaii. Will they be able to capture it? Yes, but can they hold it for 27 seconds? In come the respawns for 2Spooky, and it's gonna be crazy here in these final seconds. 2Spooky, like I said, getting those respawns. Loot is out of the picture, so Mahauger winning that sniper battle, and that could be huge. Chanso goes down. Chanso Su Sung, that was the engineer right there, goes down. The heavy and these heavier classes still up right now for 2Spooky, but they need to get onto the point and start that capture time going. Oh, Spy not able to do anything right there, but Glider goes down, Zamir goes down, and that will be the win for Secretly Rare Kawaii. What a great match between these two teams. It was 3-2. It was 3-2 the other way around. So that makes it even more dramatic because of fighting for their lives was Secretly Rare Kawaii. So 2Spooky. So we're tied up. Now we're tied up. Alright guys, we're tied up now. I would go back and recast that, but I don't want to know what's happening because I think surprise is the best. So we're watching some soldier rollouts here. Whenever I watch the rollouts, they never do interesting things, but whenever I don't, that's when they're getting the medic bombs and stuff. And it's quite frustrating. So if you're a soldier, just, you know, every time do something interesting, okay? But it looks like some tactical frags going down right here. Chunky Tofu is, well, it's not necessarily important. Sorry, Chunky. But especially in the mid-fight. But here comes Blue Uber. Red has crits ready for retaliation. Indeed, it is a crit. So this Uber just piling onto the point, getting time right there. But Glider is going to come out of Shutter with a crit soon, I would anticipate. And there it is. Somehow Spork anticipated that and got out of the way. So Spork survived, but guess who didn't? Zamir, because Zoros with that Frontier Justice getting 2K, one of them on the medic. So yeah, that just makes me laugh. He's running that very well. I'm not Rescue Ranger. The Frontier Justice has to be utilized correctly, and he's getting like the forward forward sentries that makes it that he's getting kills so that he can have those revenge crits. So it's all working, because sometimes you can use those mini sentries to protect your medic. You're not necessarily going to get the kills, and that's when you'd run the shotgun, so you can have that extra ammo to finish off kills. Anyway, I hope that made sense. I don't feel like going back and explaining it. Apparently 2Spooky is in overtime. It says so on the clock. They have 2:30 and they're in overtime. But we do have Spork ready with this Uber. But Stallion looks like he's gonna get it, and that's been pretty consistent. Zabby has mostly played a kind of a supportive role, which means she's down there in points, but keeping her meta alive is probably her priority. But the only way we've seen Spork really die in the last few rounds was after Ubers and to headshots, which are hard to avoid. After Uber's somewhat okay to avoid, but not as easy. We do have the forced Uber pop right there. Just a ton of action going down there behind Shutter. Only 3 up right now, as Buttstein was the only person to get any of that Uber, so no flashing going around. Zabby did go ahead and die. Oh man, Uber saw action. Can it? No. What? Loot getting the body shot right there, and then taking out opposing sniper just for funsies. We'll get back on the loot cam, see some of his mad action, and indeed he is leading the server in points right now. I don't have logs or anything from this, so I'm just going to go ahead and make things up. He's got 76 headshots, and his KDA is 1,000,000 to none. There you go. Those are your stats for today. This is what happens when I don't get stats. I make them up. Anyway, we'll continue watch his cam. He did hear Zamir with the call. It does have that Uber ready to go. Still running that Uber. It's hard to keep track when you don't have that plug-in. And again, I don't care. Too old to learn new things is going to be my excuse. So it is a regular Uber for Zamir, but they have, you know, possession of the point, so don't necessarily need to pop it and push into each other. Just need to wait for Kawaii to come in here and do something, which they are. It's going to be a soft push. Looks like it's just Scout on the point right here. That is Furukawa just kind of poking, trying to get them to force them to pop their Uber without quite pressuring the medic, but just by being on the point. Didn't happen. So we should be seeing a soldier bomb in here from Stars, I would think, to try to get some sort of advantage. Stars is underneath, but going to have a little bit of trouble with this Scout, who's most likely going to be in his head in a second. No? No? Oh, there we go. We found a sniper, so Loot is out of the picture, but Lutra took Stars out of the picture. Oh, Stars got Lutra, the final pick right there. So in comes this Uber push. Well, it should be an Uber soon, I would think. Spork doing a great job holding on to it, not taking any damage so far. Zamir did pop, so the Uber advantage is going to go for Blue. They're going to have it much longer. And, oh, will Zabby be able to finish off the medic? She does. Zamir down, and that is going to be a point and capture for secretly our Kawaii. Will they be able to keep the players up? Because right now there's only a few up for 2Spooky. But they are going to be on the point. 2Spooky is deciding to really contest this and push forward, even though they don't have really much of anything. They had more players down. They didn't have their med, but they got a significant amount of time there on the point. So it's definitely forcing Blue to play closer to the point than they would, well, I don't know, they're not playing close to the point at all. Maybe Zabby will get in there a little bit closer to the point, but that time rapidly fading. Only 47 seconds left on the clock for secretly our Kawaii. Oh, nice job right there protecting medic. So that will keep Zamir up. Definitely still at an Uber disadvantage right here, so keeping meds alive is going to be essential. Spork cannot die right here, because that Uber is going to be key for protecting this point. But here comes a red push. It is again a soft push. No, Uber, and Mahauger gets the headshot. Oh, that may spell the nail in the coffin. Oh, what? Buttstein connecting. There's huge stickies right there. Just doing a fabulous job getting everybody off the point, except so much time on the point right now for 2Spooky. They're going to get these respawns, but right now Blue is very much set up on the point in terms of defense. We'll see if 2Spooky can get the numbers here. Oh, no. Trying to get in there. In comes Zamir, not able to survive. Is anybody up for red who can get on this point, or is it going to be Kawaii with the win? It looks like it is. So secretly we're Kawaii taking it 4-3. Wow, what a game. So many rounds going into extra to overtime and stuff like that. Okay, yes. Yes, I did get correct this time. That is GG. So, well played. Well played from both sides right there. A lot of fun to watch and cast. So thank you to Zabby who sent this in to me. I'm not going to tell you to send me any more STVs because I am so packed with them. So send them to TurboCop, turbocoptf2@gmail.com. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching now and forever. Have a good day.